we back again. You already know what it is. Like it really is with Maurice. Sit back, relax. You know we about to get into it. We going live. We get live. Are you all ready? We here. We think we're gonna take the day off, the night off. Nah, we going live. We are live right now. So everybody come in, come in, come in right now. Come in. We're here. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's the dilly? What's the deal? Welcome to another show, like it really is with Maurice. I am your host, as you know. This is what we do. Um, Happy Wednesday, everybody. We may air this, so at another time, so it might not even be Wednesday. So blessings to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. You know, um, Today, I'm just going to do something real simple for y'all. We're going to do some questions and answers, and probably some basic stuff. Talk about some different things, man. Um, yeah, nothing real crazy. Just going to get into some things. We're going to go back down memory lane, because there's just a lot, man. We got 100 subscribers. I want to just thank everybody, for everybody just for subscribing, man. I mean, I appreciate you. Some people don't even really know me, but you still subscribe to the channel. That's appreciated. So, I really got to give you guys like, something, just for being dedicated to the cause. I know you could be anywhere else right now, but you're right here with us, and that's appreciated. All right, yeah. So I'm really gonna do some laying back, sit back, cool out kind of thing today. Nothing really, too crazy, but again, this is for you guys. For I got to give you guys a round of applause for just. All right. Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Special shout out to everybody out there, all my friends, everybody that I just met, all you people that just subscribe to the channel. Peace and blessings to you all. All right, yo, check this out. Um, there's a few things going on. As you know, I have this little bit of a lymphoma on my head right here, on the other side. That I got that by helping somebody, you know. I have a friend of mine that he was, I guess he was cheating on his wife, and the brother of the woman was ready to fight the husband, and um, the brother picked up a pool stick and swung it, and instead of hitting the guy, he hit me by accident. So now I have this lymphoma, and it's not a cancerous lymphoma. It's not a cancer-based lymphoma. It's like a blood clot kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I got to do is I got to get it cut out, which is going to be interesting. I would like to bring y'all with me, but I don't know. The nurse, I was speaking to the nurse, and the nurse said to me, she said, I asked her, I said, can I bring somebody in, the doctor's room when they cut this thing out of my head? She says, yeah, you can, but as long as they have a strong stomach, it's cool. You know what I mean? So I guess you have to have a strong stomach in order to come into this this situation with me and see it, and because it's probably going to be really nasty. Now, This is what I'm gonna ask you guys to do. All right. If you want me to film it, right? There's a lot of people out there that don't know what a lymphoma is. Some people think that it's cancer and stuff like that, but it's definitely not. If you are curious about, um, you want to see what it looks like and you want to see it cut, I'm sure they have a show that's called Dr. Pimple Popper. Yeah, kind of similar to something like that. But if you want to see it popped on me, oh man, it's gonna be terrible. But I will definitely bring the cameras in, and I will definitely, you know what I mean, do the damn thing and let y'all see what it is and see how it goes. Um, yeah, 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 no doubt, no doubt. All right, listen, you know, um, as I am so thankful for the hundreds of subscribers that came in, and you guys, like, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, there's going to be some more content, more stuff on this channel, but I appreciate the fact that you even subscribed to my channel and took the time to even press that button. I appreciate you for that. Um, I know this mic is a little bassy, but we're going to try to work it out. You feel me? Um, all right. So back to my 100 subscribers, man. Um, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a section for just like members only. And remember, this channel is different. I'm not doing no pranks. I'm not doing no, I'm not doing, talking about people and all of this. And this is not what this channel is about. This is not what this channel is for. And I'm definitely not monetizing it. All right. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Because, and the reason why I don't want to monetize it is I mean, I know a lot of people are getting money off of YouTube, and they're getting thousands and thousands of dollars a month off of YouTube. I really don't care about that money. You know, I don't like the fact that, that there is there's a, everybody's got their hands in it in some kind of way. You know what I mean? I'm going to definitely make a platform that's going to be separate from YouTube, where you can come, you can lock in, and it's probably going to be connected to this channel here. So that's going to be better. This way, whatever I do is going to be 100% mine. It's going to be 100%, everything's going to come to me. And I think that's better business, and it works better. This way, I'm not a slave to YouTube, and it's very easy to be a slave to YouTube. I'm telling you, people out here think it's a joke, but I'm telling you, people out here are slaves to YouTube, and after a while, you become a robot. You know what I mean? And that's definitely, that's definitely something that I don't want to do, is become a robot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to definitely, say what's up to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody, all the love that everybody's been giving, to me, over the past years. But it's funny, right? Like, as I go down memory lane, right? I'm gonna, I look at certain things. I look at certain things, right? I look at certain things and I say to myself, like, when did I start doing this? Like, when did I start like actually getting in front of the camera like this? Because I really never did go in front of the camera. I was always in behind the scenes. I know actually I'm wrong. I did go in front of the camera, but it was not like video cameras, like small stuff. It was like TV. It was, commercials, TVs, movies, stuff like that. That's when I went in front of the camera. This is like really my first time dwelling into this, right? And as I go back, I'm gonna play a little clip, right? Because we're going back down memory lane, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play this little clip, man, because I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I hope that it comes through, because it. All right, let's see. Crawford. All right, all right. All right, so listen, okay, all right. So we're gonna get into that part right there. All right. All right. So like I said, when I first started, right, it's crazy. Let's just turn off some of this music here. And I think when I first started doing, like, getting in front of the camera, who's out there? Bev. Hey, what's up, Bev? How you doing? Special blessings to you and peace and love to you. The first time that I ever actually started to go in front of the camera, um, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. It was 2016. I don't know what was on my mind, but this is some of the stuff that I'm just gonna let you guys see. I mean, I didn't have everything set up. You know what I mean? I just started. You know what I mean? So it's not really. It wasn't really. Um, you know, it wasn't really professional, but I was working towards becoming professional. Let's look at a little bit of it right now. When things that certain things I have to do, certain projects I have, and also you could play Jeopardy, and there's just a whole lot of things you could do with the Echo Dot from Amazon. Um, yeah, so I'm going to continue talking about. Let's see what you got to believe there will be better days. You got to believe that, and you know it. You know it, Stephen. Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the transgender world and the youth of today, and how the transgender world is affecting our communities today. Now,
Okay,
I know
so
this is a
yeah,
tough
so
topic.
so so I was very controversial back then. I really was. I was really controversial, and I had a, I don't know. Let's keep
She
listening.
was like, "Oh, I'm about to go and he's about to talk about that stuff. I'm about to get up out of here." Um, well, um, some people say that that the transgender world is trying to force their beliefs and their likes um, on other people, and and other family members too as well. Um, you know, we have some people that come from church backgrounds, and they're God fearing. They're Muslims that are come from their culture. They not their culture, but their religion uh, talks against stuff like that. You know, but how do you feel about that? How do you feel? Do you think that transgenders are trying to um, take over and move into our uh, um, not move into our communities, but do you think that they're trying to force their ways and beliefs on other people? Um, is nowadays is homosexuality something that is uh, accepted, and is I mean, we see it on TV a lot. I think I was watching Flash, and all of a sudden, I don't know if it was Flash or if it was Legends of something on Netflix, and one of the guys started kissing the other guy. You know, our is the community, is the world trying to push this homosexuality, and is it something that is a good thing? You know, what do you think? Chime in. You can give me a call at 646-805-8381. That's 646-805-8381, and tell me what you think. Um, and
Oh,
once again,
I
Savir
definitely,
means stop anger, unfold.
I definitely don't have that number anymore. So, um, yeah, this is a very old one. This is something that was a long time ago, and I had a very, you know, controversial, thinking and thought pattern when it came down to certain things. And I still have some controversial thoughts about the whole situation. And I always ask people, if you are of that, if you're of that you know lifestyle, then call in and let's sit down and let's have a conversation. It's this kind of thing is accepted in different areas, and um, you know, you have your perspective, and then other people had their perspectives, and that's what that was all about. I mean, listen, I don't have anything against what anybody does. What anybody does is their business. But when it comes down to what's happening to our communities and what's happening to our young people, then you know what I mean. Then I may have to step in, and I may have to step in and say something, and it's going to be controversial. So yeah, yeah, it's not easy.
Violence, educate, and redeem. We're in a lot of different states. Our organization helps people to go to the next level in life. We are mentors. We teach film editing. We teach camera, photography. We instill life skills again into these kids so that when they go through the hard times of life, that they're capable of handling themselves. We teach them trades as well. I'm an electrician. I've done construction for many, many years. I do security cameras, and anything electric, I do that kind of stuff. We definitely teaching trades and stuff like that. So if you have a child that wants to get involved with Xavier, where we Blackfoot Medina's in the house, we see you, bro. Anybody wants to get involved with Xavier, your child will learn many different things, from music to trades, and also we prep them for college if that's what they want to do. They want to go to college. We prep them, and we do resumes. For the ones that are looking for jobs. So we support these kids tenfold. We also teach them how to do stuff like this. Editing and how to set up.
I definitely was a
Show
person at that
using
time,
the
and I
green
kind of
screen, like what you see in the back of me. And these two here, these two black screens here, which is not, we don't use green screen for that, but this here, when I do this and edit this show, I'm going to have something up here, and it's going to be, I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to have something there. But okay, so Sharisa says, everyone wants to be recognized. However, if you believe in your sexuality, society doesn't have to co-sign you. Why do you have to show this as normal unless you have self-doubts? Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't knock anybody for what they do. You just everybody has a choice of what they want to do in life, and just like you said, let me read what Sharisa said again. She says, everyone wants to be recognized. However, if you believe in your sexuality, society doesn't have to co-sign you. Why do you have to show this as normal unless you have self-doubts? Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been out here in the Bronx, and I see that there's a lot of transgenders that are not able to get jobs, and some of them are out on the corner, selling themselves because the guys they don't get jobs as fast as the dykes. The dykes get the jobs fast.
All right. So listen. So that conversation, like I said, I'm very controversial, and that part, what I was talking about is that, well, let me just start off like this. My ex-girlfriend had a son that was transgender, And I had broken up with her from before, and I came back with her back again, and he's bigger now. So I knew him when he was younger, and when I came back he was bigger. And but when I came back he was different. He started to dress like a girl. And I was like, in kind of a shock, seeing him doing this from day to day to day to day in and day out. And I started to see certain things and see the hurt and see the pain and see the struggle he was going through, and see the I would try to encourage him, and tell him, listen, don't just give up on women. What I'm saying? Just don't give up on women. Just, give them a chance. Don't think like you don't like the feeling. Try it. And so I don't know whether it's what I said to him, but um it's very strange to me, because right now he's actually in a heterosexual relationship, and it's crazy because he's still dressed like a female and his girlfriend dresses like a guy, and they're having heterosexual sex. So this is the confusing part that that I don't understand. But at the same time, here's the good thing. I think that's a beautiful thing. That they're having heterosexual sex, no matter what I mean, yeah, they're gonna do whatever they want to do, but heterosexual sex means that they is a possibility that they can, um, and I know this sounds crazy, but have children. You know, and how they're gonna raise the kid, I don't know, but they'll figure it out. But here's the thing: the boy that dressed like a female, his lineage is cut short because he is living this lifestyle. He cannot, like on his mother's side, he doesn't have any children, and he doesn't have any brothers or sisters. He's him by himself. So his mother doesn't have any grandkids. So he's like the only one that would like keep that part of the family going. And see, that's what happens when you dealing with these kind of situations. You don't, sometimes it just shuts down the continuation of the family tree. And this will actually show up on your family tree. It'll show up that that there's no kids born after this person's family had stopped at this point. And that's just the reality of it. There's some people that have mothers that have 5 kids, and there's only one that turns that way. But the other 4 kids, they're having kids, and that's no problem, because the other one, the one that didn't turn that way, has a lot of cousins and little nephews that she or he can, call her own, or his own. But still, you won't have that feeling of having that child, not unless you go and you adopt. And for me personally, I don't have a problem adopting if I had a problem making them. You understand what I'm saying? If I have a problem making kids, then I would probably go adopt kids. Other than that, I'm gonna use the juices that God gave me to bring you in the world. Right? It takes 2 people, a man and a woman, in order to bring a child in the world. And that's why the man and the woman needs to be respected as a parent. Because if it wasn't for the man, you would not be here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, anyway, yeah, so that was one of my first gigs. That's one of my first shows. But this one right here, this next thing I'm about to show you, this one touched me so much because these kids are so dope, man. Like when I see, like I love gospel music. I think gospel music is something that that has something when it was really rough. You remember when Kunta they cut Kunta's foot off. They cut in Roots. They cut his foot off, and or was that Kunta? Yeah, or Toby, or they said Toby be good, Bligger for Master Mo. Um, so I'm saying Bligger because I don't want to say the word that that you all know so well that everybody's saying out of their mouth, just letting it loose. Um, yeah, so at that point, gospel music helped people. See, we don't realize the talents that we have. The talents that we have is crazy. You know what I mean? Because when we take something, dancing, singing, acting, whatever, we do it to the fullest, and it trends. It goes to the like look at rap music. Rap music is all over the world right now. All over the world now, right now, because of people like me and people like the people that had started breakdancing, you know, OGs, and I was one of them. I was there when it first started. I was around these cats when it first started. When it first started to bubble, I was a part of that. So I have some time and some experience in that breakdancing thing. And I know, yeah, you saying, oh, breakdancing, oh, did you spin on your head? No, I didn't spin on my head. No, I didn't. I was an electric boogie dancer, and I was I know how to break dance. I know how to break on the floor though, but spinning on my head, I wasn't. We ain't doing all of that. We ain't messing up the forehead. And forehead messed up already, so we ain't doing that. Anyway, all right. So this the reason why I'm saying that is because the next thing that I'm about to show you touched my heart really, really deep. Just these kids, man, just seeing how young they was, man. Because I remember when I was in the choir, as a kid, I went to King's Highway Church in um, King's Highway Church in Yonkers, or maybe we can say Runyon Heights. If you're from Yonkers, King's Highway Church. It was an apostolic church. Man, people used to do backflips down the aisles and everything. You know, um, that was the first time I felt the spirit of God. That's where I first felt, and actually saw a cloud. And you guys, I don't know, I don't want to make you spook you guys out, but that when I was like 15, 16 years old, um, they were praying and doing some kind of stuff in the church. I used to make fun of the church. I used to go there because I went there because I had a girlfriend, and that's one of the reasons why I went to church. And they family used to let me drive their car. Special shout outs to that family. I ain't got to tell you who they are, but they brought me to church. They brought me to church. Now I had came from a, a, a lifestyle of dealing with Afrocentric people and Muslims and stuff like that. But man, this girl was so I love this girl so much that I would do anything for a boy. But I got in that church, and they started putting their hands on me and start shaking me left and right. I would close my eyes and peek up with one eye and go back down and say all the hallelujahs and fall back and all of that good stuff, playing around until one day they were praying, and I saw a cloud over the pulpit. Okay. And that was the first day that I've actually experienced seeing something like that. Now, a lot of you are saying, oh, Maurice, you know what? You're young. You probably was smoking. You probably was smoking marijuana or something like that. No, I was not. I'm telling you, I saw this. And from that point on, I think that I think I had got baptized. Um, and from that point on, God has had his hands around me, protecting me from that moment on. I mean, I've been through struggles and the drugs and just going through struggles with relationships and females and, with people in the streets and jealousy and all of this stuff. But God always kept his hands on me. Always. kept his hands on me till this day. He still has his hands on me, and it's like the only thing that he wants me to do is to show and prove and to help somebody. I don't know if you saw a show that just recently. I was like, "Let's ride." I'm outside. I don't know if you remember that girl that I had was talking to, that she was on drugs and she was outside. I don't know. Some of you, if you have tuned in before, right? You saw me stop and talk to a young lady, right? A young lady, and she was on drugs. She was spazzing out. Go back, take a look at some of the let's ride videos. You'll see who I'm talking about. She's a short girl. I don't know what she was wearing, blue or whatever, gray. Had a bag around her neck. Well, that girl has gone to get help. I've helped her to go into a program and get help, and that is the most important thing, the blessings that I feel that I get right now. The things that she is facing is real crazy, because she's not only she's Micah. I don't know if some of you guys know what Micah is, but if you don't know what Micah is, you better ask somebody. Okay. She's Micah, and at that point in time, she was suffering with scabies. She had scabies, the little bugs that go underneath your skin. And, she was suffering with that. I don't know if she had monkeypox. I didn't look like it around her face, but she was out there. She was doing things for money. And this is a young transgender female. A transgender female. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Now you're out there, you're doing drugs, and now you're doing stuff that you don't even do. Because now the drug got you to your knees. Got you to your knees. I'm telling you, man. This crack, there's drugs, there are drugs out here, the crystal meth, the ice, all of this stuff out here is dangerous. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. If you want to live, stay away from it. So, but let me say this to you. But there was one thing there was nothing. Well, I don't know, because I wasn't doing it way back when I was dealing with the Afrocentric Muslims and when I was dealing with a lot of that other stuff. But one thing that helped me to get freedom was gospel music and believing in God. Now, like I said, I come from an Afrocentric, background. So there's some questions I have. There's some questions I have about the realness, and even now, today, till this day, the church is looked at as filthy, right? Is looked at as filthy. And there's a lot of people that are in these churches that they doing things. I mean, it's okay to be backstabbing, talk about people. That's the worst gang. Push people out of the church because they not, a certain thing. Treat people bad. There's so many addicts run away from churches. And that's why I said that the church is filthy right now. Your hands are dirty. Your hands are dirty, and you have to clean it up. We went through a pandemic. We got young people out here that's shooting people, right? Where are the pastors in these churches? Where is the men's group? Why? Because see, I think what it is that people think that somebody is going to fix this situation for us. They're not going to fix this situation for us. We have to fix the situation ourselves. Okay, they're not going to come in and try to, and they may do little things here and there, but it's not going to work. It takes us. It takes us in order to make this thing work. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100 with you because I'm telling you like it really is. I can't help it but tell you like it really is. I come from a background that I've seen so many things with my own eyes. And that's one of the reasons why I'm in front of the camera, because I'm able to now talk and speak about what I saw with my own eyes. And let me be an example. Let me be an example to someone that's struggling or that can't make it or that thinks that is over, life is over. If you look at how many young people are going to jail for life, it's real bad. Where are all the men going? They're going to jail. Because why? They're making the wrong decisions. And it takes one bad decision to mess your whole life up. And now you're up there with Bubba. All right. So let me go back to, let me just show you all this, play this for you, and I hope you're inspired.
Amen, amen, amen. We 1 years old.
Now look at Davion. Davion, you're going to see that he's always moving around, right? Now, they'll probably take him and see him and call him. He'd say he got ADD. He need to be in special ed class. No, he don't. He need to be right where he's at with his father. All right. Yes, that was the Brown family. And, that was in one of our shows. And I just, it just was excellent and beautiful seeing them, really, doing a thing. And it's a blessing. Now, here's the other thing. Now, we're going to keep moving. And we're going with, right today, we're going down memory lane, just looking at some of the things that we used to do, and some of the people that we had on our platform. And just kind of going down memory lane, 100. I have 100 subscribers. Actually, I have 104, 100, maybe 105, maybe more. So listen, if you are not a part of this group, right, that we're not even doing that YouTube thing where we want getting money or like, no, we're not doing that getting money over there. Right now we talking about righteous. You can come onto my channel. You could talk. We could talk about certain things that's going on, that you see, that if you having a problem and you having a struggle and you need some advice, this is where you come, you make that phone call, and you just, you call in and we'll do our best, to say something positive. It's 917-936-1004. The phone lines are really not up right now. I'm trying to download some things, but trust me, if you are on YouTube, you can go into the chat room, right? Because we got Beverly in the chat room. She's our commentator. She's out there doing her thing. She's dedicated. She asks, listen, hit the like button. A lot of you people don't hit the like button. You know what I mean? Like, come on, show some love. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love. I mean, I know you don't like YouTube. I know you don't like certain things, but support. That's the problem. That's the problem. We don't support each other. You know what I'm saying? We rather support something that is like somebody pranking or somebody, something crazy. Let's support the channel. When you get a chance and you want to really talk and you want some real conversations, come check me out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Sometimes we're a little late. We a little ghetto. I understand that. We good. We still good, right? But we're going to keep it $1.50 with you, right? We're going to tell you like it really is. Now, listen, I used to have a morning show, right? Man, I used to have a morning show. And, it was really an interesting thing, because I had to do the show at 8. And then I go to sleep and wake up at I think around 6 or 7 or something like that. It was 6 or 7. I think it was something like that. But I would not come on the camera. I wouldn't come on the camera. I would be just like, we do exercise and stuff like that. And I would do something like this. Let me just do what I did before so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So what I would do is I would cam out like this. I would cam out. You would only see that, right? And the first in the beginning part of the show to be something like, in the morning, like when you get up, you probably hear something like this and you'll know that my show has begun, right? You probably hear this. Good morning, and welcome to Like It Really Is with Maurice. This is the morning edition. And what we try to do is we try to get people up out of the bed. We know you're getting up this morning. We know you're feeling good this morning, and we're going to start our day. I want everybody to stretch, stand up, and let's get started. Let's start off with moving those bodies, moving those joints, because we got to keep those joints moving. Exercise is the way, right? So listen, turn up your volume, everybody. I would need you guys to get in the middle of the floor, and I want you to just move that body. Whatever you feel like you want to do, move that body, because exercise is the key. Let's do it, y'all. You all ready? Did you clear the floor? Did you clear the room? Come on now. Let's do it together. All right. Hey. Hey. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Let's move. Let's get into exercising, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move. Move that body. Go. Come on. I know you guys are moving out there. Let's go. Early morning. Let's go. Come on, fellas, let's go. Let me see you do the two-step, Let's rock out. 107.5 WBLS. Nah, I'm only kidding. This is not 107.5 WBLS, but you gotta have that voice, right? 107.5 WBLS. Did you hear that voice before? Let's rock out, yo. Let's rock out. Move that body. Let's go. It's only Wednesday, y'all. Let's go. It's hump day. Come on. Let's go. Let's get that body moving. Yeah. I see you moving. I see you tapping your toes. I see you moving your arms and your shoulders trying to get, you might as well get up on that dance floor, because we ain't finished. Did you clear the room? Do you got enough space? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Bev. Come on, Barb. Come on, Nita. Come on, Jamila. Let's go. Let's go, Tease World. Spoiled princess with a heart. Let's go. That's right, yo. Let's move it. That's right. The party's here. .7 Kiss FM. Man, put me behind a radio station. I'll show you how to really do it. Are there any scouts out there? Let's go. Let's let that blood flow. Let's let the blood flow, people. Hey. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Morning Buzz with your boy Bamboo. I'm in the building, but let's not stop there. Let's keep it going. Since you got the dance floor nice and clear and you guys got that nice energy flowing, let's keep it going. One more song. This is what we did in the morning time. This is the Morning Buzz with your boy Bamboo. Let's go.
Louisa.
Come on, yo. Let's move it. I know you got it. going down memory lane. We have 106 subscribers. 106. Let's go. I see you, Beth. Let's go. Let's hit that like button. Let's get up to 106 likes. How about that? Let's go. Smash that like button. You don't have to get up. You can just move your feet. You can tap your feet. You can move your shoulders. But you know what? You're feeling happy. You're letting yourself loose, right? Come on. Let's go. I see you out there, Shantae. Come on. Come on, son. Come on, my daughters. Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Not even, oh, I'm talking to my dang on self. How you doing? Yes, yes. So everybody listen, that was the little workout we got, man. You know, you trying to do some things, man, trying to make things happen, man. Get things people amped up and get that exercise going through your bones, man. It's so important to do that. You know, it's so important to do that. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, I was about to show you all the other music, you know what I'm saying? Because there is some other music out here that's African music. Shout out to all my African people out there. Shout out to my girl Ashu, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Ashu is beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. I told her, she said today, I'm talking to her. She says, I got some ladies for you, I can hook you up, but you're so picky. You're so picky. I said, yeah, I am kind of picky. I don't want just anybody, I just I want a somebody, I'm not really desperate for it at this point in time. And, I just right now, I guess what it is, just that's neither here nor there. Let's even just not even go there. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But let me tell you something about the freedom that I feel now after going through so much drama and so much situations. It feels so good not to wake up with a headache. It feels so good to you know what I'm saying? It just feels peaceful, man. And I don't know, I just feel at peace, So when you feel good, you look good. When you're going through stuff, you definitely will be, you'll definitely have you'll be going through it, trust me. And and most seriously is that you probably be going through it all by yourself, because people really don't, they don't really care too much about what you go through. They are pretty selfish. They care about what they go through. Sad, right? I don't know. So I mean, listen, this is the way of the world today. We just got to accept it for what it is. Well, we don't have to accept it. We just maneuver ourselves in ways that we don't have to be victim to that kind of stuff. Let's look on Facebook, man, because I really should have been on Facebook early to see who's over there. and see who is on our channel. Okay, special shout outs to my boy out in Florida. Yes, sir. My boy in Florida be doing his thing. Ernest Dublin. Special shout outs to Ernest Dublin. Special shout outs to Dino. All of my peoples out there. Special shout out to Aina Ibanez. I can't pronounce your name, sweetie. On IG, special shout out to y'all out there. There's a lot of people over there on IG. We're on Instagram too as well. So, don't think that we're just in one spot. We're on Instagram. We're doing our thing. Dolan Hayes. Special shout outs to Dolan Hayes. Kevin Terry. Peace and blessings to you, man. We're doing the shout outs right now. Special shout outs to Wallow, Charnette Robinson. Happy birthday, Charnette. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? Tony Roan, Bill Truss, the Mudman, Carl Candelaria, Gail Smith. Oh, wow. I just have so many people to say what's up to. Auntie Sandra, what's up? Randy Collins, what's up? Dee Dee Glover, what's up? Bernard McNair, my brother, peace and blessings. Sandro Lipser, I think that's the name. Peace and blessings to you too as well. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on and on, and there's so many. I don't really know if I have all that much time, but listen, check out some of our videos, share some of our content, and just support if you can. We appreciate it, and I'm real thankful and grateful for everything. Trust me, I don't take it for granted at all. The 104, 106 subscribers we have, I appreciate that. I could live with that. You know what I mean? I could live with that. Can you? I'm good. All right, listen, that's going to probably wrap it up for today, but there is more stuff that I do have to show you that is history and stuff like that, but I ain't going to do it right now. Don't have the time. But I will be back another time. Blessings and love to you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry the phone lines are down. I know, you probably will want to call in, but next time, listen. Be thankful and grateful for everything that you have. Remember, this is like it really is, man, with Maurice. And listen, subscribe to the channel. Be thankful and grateful for everything that you got, because you never know when it's going to not be there. And peace and blessings to you all. Special love, shout out. I'm looking you straight in the eye. Special love, shout out to you out there. All my ladies out there. Ladies, I sent out some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some reels, so that, I could get my point across and let you know, where, how I really feel and what's inside, you feel me? So, let you see the real side. All right. Anyway, peace and blessings to you all, man. And remember, just be thankful and grateful for everything that you got, because you never know when it's going to go. Peace and love. Beverly, thank you so much. Peace.
Salute, kid. Always. Always thankful and grateful. Let me stay blessed. You heard? I'm so blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself. I love my life. I love my kids. I love my wife. I'm positive. I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam. I love my mom. I love my community. I love God. I love unity. He died for you and me. I always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen. Me too. Say what? Always. Always thankful and grateful. Stay blessed.
Okay. I didn't go nowhere yet for a reason. A simple reason is that I want to just give a shout out to Shantae. I'm sorry, not Shantae. Goldilocks. Special shout out to Goldilocks. Thank you so much for being a part of what I did, what I do, and what I can do, and what I am doing. Goldie got some things going on in Atlanta, and we're about to plug in with Atlanta, right? Because she's got some kind of a series going on that she has a big cast, and we're going to be having her cast on this channel. We're going to do some interviews. We're going to interview the cast and see what they're up to. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a banger, 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 banger. All right. Bev, I'll call you when I get off live. You know, I want to hit you up. All right. I guess that's around about it. I guess that's it. Special shout out to Shantae and you know, all of the family out there, and you know, special shout out to everybody, man. You know, I got love for everybody, man. You know, things don't always work out the way it's supposed to be. You know, this world ain't right. Life sometimes ain't right. You know, but I don't know. Let's try to communicate a little bit more, people. Let's try to communicate a little bit more so we can make it through the storm. You know, so I guess that's about it. That's about it. All right, yo, we out of here, man. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you so much for the love, man. Appreciate you. All right, so you know we're gonna end it like we do the other show. All right, how about that? Peace. I'll see you next time.